Yo, you know what I'm saying? Yo, we are back with another tier list on Tier List Tuesday. What's good? PIXAR. This is what it's about. PIXAR movie tier list maker. Bro, PIXAR was my favorite type of movies. Fuck Disney. Fuck DreamWorks, except for Shrek. Shrek was dope. PIXAR's where it's at. PIXAR's got the best animated movies I've ever seen. Toy Story, a classic, a staple of the Pixar community. You gotta put Pixar, or you gotta put Toy Story as an S tier. Honestly, Toy Story was probably the best out of the Toy Stories. So I'm gonna leave it at S tier because S plus are movies that I would watch continuously, maybe even every day. You know what I'm saying? Another banger Pixar movie. This is gonna be a hard tier list because almost all of these movies are pretty damn good. It's a feel-good movie. It just makes me feel excellent. It's got the greatest soundtrack ever. It's got amazing animation. It's got a great story, a great plot. This is an S plus tier movie. I love Up, dude. Toy Story 3, obviously from a great franchise, Toy Story. It was a good movie. I will admit, I remember going out to theaters and watching it. It wasn't as great as Toy Story, but it was still pretty good. It's the most memorable out of all the Toy Stories. Just because, I haven't seen Toy Story in a long time. I've seen Toy Story 3 more than I have seen Toy Story. But I still, from memory, I still like Toy Story a lot more. So we're going to put Toy Story 3 at A tier. Cars 2. A lot of people are saying that Cars 2 is the greatest Cars movie out of the three. I don't agree with that. I think Cars 2 is my least favorite, to be honest, because it had the racing aspect into it, but it added like a bunch of spy and James Bond shit, and I was just like, I just like to see a race. And it did have a race, but it was like, had some weird spy shit in it, and I was like, I'm gonna put Cars 2 at C. I'm gonna be honest. C's not even a bad tier list. It's like middle. Brave. I liked Brave. Brave was pretty good. I remember watching it with my pops. I remember watching it with my family. It was a good movie that you should watch every couple years. It's not a continuous movie because the plot's huge. The plot has a lot going on to it. It's not like a simple, this happens, and then this, and then down this, and then this. It's like this, that, this plus this equal with that, and then this happens, which would happen with this. You know what I'm saying? It's a B tier. It's a B tier. I like it. It's good. Monsters University. I remember back on Club Penguin. Y'all remember Club Penguin? Dude, Club Penguin was my shit. And I remember when the Monsters University came out, they had a whole event going on in Club Penguin, and that was probably my favorite event of all time. And I just wish I could relive that day of just being on Club Penguin the entire day with my homies, my homie, because I was only on there with one guy, and we would just do everything. Man, it was fuck, dude. I like the movie. I would put it above Toy Story 3 and A tier, top A tier. Inside Out was pretty good. I liked how it dealt with your emotions. It was more intellectual, kinda. I liked the characters that were involved in it. It was just an overall good movie. Honestly, it was better than Monsters Inc. Or Monsters University. I liked it, bro. Relax. The Good Dinosaur. It was one of the Pixar movies that I've only seen once and I've never seen again, and I never want to see again. I really just did not like The Good Dinosaur. It wasn't an iconic staple. Whatever this means, yeah, that's what it is. Finding Dory. Honestly, I kind of expected before it came out. I remember watching this for the first time in Las Vegas when I was with my homie, Langston Sterling. Y'all remember the family reunion? Yeah. And then Finding Dory was pretty cool. I like the aspect of including a lot more main characters as different animals and how they interact. I like the whole echolocation idea, how whales can use echolocation, even though Finding Dory was good. I'd put it at B tier, honestly, because Finding Nemo is way much better. And I think this is Cars 3. This is Cars 3, okay. I think Cars would have been good if it just stayed at the OG Cars. I like how this kind of reminisces back to the old past and kind of institutionalized the main idea of cars. I like the whole futuristic thing, how McQueen is looked at as an old car compared to the newer cars like Jackson Storm. That was a whole cool thing. It wasn't my favorite cars, so you know what my favorite cars is? Right in the middle here. Middle B, Coco. I loved Coco. Coco was dope. It was so comforting to watch. I thought it was a really good movie. You know, the songs were good. Remember Me. Yeah, it was definitely an A. Put it above Monsters University. A Bug's Life. Fuck, dude. That's a nostalgic movie right now. That's an S tier movie, bro. I haven't seen it as much, but I remember the times I did see it, I enjoyed every minute of it. Incredibles 2, I'd put it A tier. Toy Story 4, I like the message. The message is cool, but it was okay, you know. I did like it better than Toy Story, so that leads me to believe it's still a B tier movie. So Toy Story 3 would probably go down to B tier. Onward was alright. It just, you know, it didn't hit as much as all of these other ones did. I watched it, it was good, you know, whatever. But honestly, that's a B tier. Toy Story 2. This is the least memorable Toy Story, but I would have to rewatch it to kind of analyze that again. But from the things that I do remember, I pretty much enjoyed it all. But yeah, that's going A tier. One of my favorites. S tier. I'm not even gonna explain it. It was S. Finding Nemo, another classic, another great movie. That's going S tier. Probably above Toy Story. The Incredibles, S+. Cars, great movie. Second favorite movie of all time. Ratatouille, another great movie. I remember going on my Leapster and playing those educational games. It had Ratatouille in it. That, you know, I don't want to keep having to put these in S+ tier, but it was an S+ tier movie. WALL-E, great movie. I played that on the Leapster as well. One of my favorite. It's just a feel-good movie. It just makes me feel good. So we're gonna put it right there. We have a lot of S+. That just doesn't feel right. Soul, the newest aside from Luca. We're just gonna do Luca first. It was complicated a little bit, but I started to get it. It's all right. It's not like amazing or anything, so I'd probably put it like right here. S, and it's got Berlin in it. What's up, Berleezy? Yeah, bro, you got into a movie. Let me know what you guys would have put in the S+ tier. If you want to know about my daily life, my social medias will be down in the description below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.